Hello everyone, so in today's video we are going to learn about Conn's syndrome. It is also known as primary hyperaldosteronism. It refers to excess production of aldosterone. The causes or etiology of Conn's syndrome is: first cause is bilateral idiopathic adrenal hyperplasia, which accounts for 66% of the cases. The second cause is adrenal adenoma, which accounts for 33% of the cases. Third cause is familial hyperaldosteronism, which accounts for less than 2% of the cases. The fourth cause is primary unilateral adrenal hyperplasia, which accounts for 2% of the cases. Fifth cause is ectopic aldosterone producing adenoma or carcinoma, which accounts for less than 0.1% of the cases. In the pathophysiology of Conn's syndrome, the aldosterone that is secreted will act on the distal convoluted tubule and increase Na plus reabsorption and K plus secretion. Next, we are going to discuss about the clinical features of Conn's syndrome. The first clinical feature is diastolic hypertension. It occurs because of increased Na plus reabsorption, which will also lead to reabsorption of the water, and both of these will further result in hypertension. Next clinical feature is decrease in hydrogen ion concentration, which results in metabolic alkalosis. As we all know that hydrogen ion is only reabsorbed in exchange of sodium ion secretion. So when sodium ion is reabsorbed in response of increased aldosterone concentration, so hydrogen ion will not be reabsorbed and instead will be secreted, which will lead to metabolic alkalosis. Fourth clinical feature is expansion of plasma volume, which will result because of increased water reabsorption along with sodium reabsorption. Fifth clinical feature is headaches, which will occur because of hypertension and decrease in potassium concentration. Sixth clinical feature, or you can say negative finding, is that is pedal edema is absent in Conn's syndrome. Next, we are going to discuss about the investigation that can be done to diagnose Conn's syndrome. First screening test that can be done is plasma aldosterone and plasma renin ratio, which will be going to increase in the Conn's syndrome because hypertension that occurs as a result of Conn's syndrome will lead to negative feedback on the renin, and the ratio of plasma aldosterone or plasma renin will be increased. Second, that is the investigation of choice in case of Conn's syndrome, is saline infusion test. Third investigation that we can do is CT abdomen, which will help us to see the presence or absence of tumor in the zona glomerulosa. Fourth investigation that we can do is we can check sodium concentration, which will be increased in Conn's syndrome. Fifth investigation we can do is we can check potassium ion concentration, which is going to be decreased in Conn's syndrome. The treatment or management of Conn's syndrome. The definitive treatment is surgical resection of the tumor present in Conn's syndrome, and the drug of choice for hyperaldosteronism is spironolactone, which is an antagonist for aldosterone, and this drug will relieve the symptoms of the Conn's syndrome. So this finishes off with the topic of Conn's syndrome. Hope you all understood the topic quite well. Thanks for watching the video.